In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 WNBA games happening on August 15th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Golden State Valkyries versus Chicago Sky. On Friday, the red-hot Golden State Valkyries head to Chicago to face the slumping Sky. Chicago is banged up, missing its top scorer, top rebounder, and assist leader, Angel Reese, along with its third and fourth leading scorers, Camila Cardoso and Courtney Vandersloot. Chicago has failed to cover in 11 of its last 12, and the Sky are 1-7 against the spread in their last 8 at home. Golden State has covered 6 of 8 overall and 4 of 5 on the road. The Valkyries bring the league's third stingiest defense at 80 points allowed, and they get a weak Sky offense that ranks 12th in scoring and sits 10th in both field goal and three-point percentage. Golden State is 7th with only 8 playoff spots and sits 2 games clear of 9th. Chicago trails the last playoff slot by 7.5 games with 8 left. The Sky are still missing their best player, and they're 1-9 straight up and against the number over the last 10. There's no case to back the Sky with confidence. The Valkyries are 7-3 straight up and against the spread in their last 10 and beat the Sky by 7 a couple of weeks back. They're not as strong away from home, but trusting Chicago isn't on the table right now. As our first pick for this matchup, the Golden State Valkyries to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Golden State's third-ranked scoring defense takes on a Chicago offense that's 12th in points per game. The total has cashed under in 6 of Golden State's last 8 and in all 5 of Chicago's most recent games. Chicago is missing its first, third, and fourth leading scorers, plus its leading rebounder and assist leader. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Mystics versus Indiana Fever. On Friday, the Indiana Fever host the Washington Mystics in an Eastern Conference matchup. The Fever are getting some benefit of the doubt at home, but they've slipped lately and are dealing with injuries. The Mystics have their own injury issues, but that doesn't mean their opponents should be spotting them endless points. The Fever are 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 as a double-digit favorite, while the Mystics are 16-5 against the spread in their last 21 as a double-digit dog. As our first pick for this matchup, the Washington Mystics to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams can crash the offensive glass and generate second chances, with Washington at a 30.3% offensive rebound rate and Indiana at 30.9%. They also turn defense into points. The Mystics average 17 points off turnovers, and the Fever put up 16.4. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Sparks versus Dallas Wings. On Friday night, the Los Angeles Sparks visit the Dallas Wings in a Western Conference matchup. The Wings are too inconsistent to trust, and a recent win over the Fever doesn't change that. The Sparks have been one of the hotter teams over the last month, and despite a lack of market respect, they've been delivering. They blew out the Wings back in June and look like a clearly better side now. If they're serious about being a sneaky contender, this is the kind of game they control from start to finish. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Sparks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The total is set high, even though the first meeting stayed under a 174 number. This game pairs a strong offense against a weak defense, which could spark some runs, but if Los Angeles builds a big lead, they'll likely rest starters and slow things down. They also scored only 59 points 3 games ago, so the offense can go cold. Dallas has been stuck under 79 points in 4 of its last 5. The under is 3-1 in the last 4 head-to-heads. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Storm versus Atlanta Dream on Friday. The Seattle Storm, currently 8th in the WNBA, take on the Atlanta Dream. It's an unusual setup with the game at Rogers Arena, so the crowd factor is a wild card. The Dream just beat the Storm by 10 a couple of days ago. The Storm have been trending down for a while and look vulnerable to a slide. The injury to Canada doesn't help the Dream, but they're in a groove right now. These teams are moving in opposite directions. As our first pick for this matchup, the Atlanta Dream to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both offenses have produced this season, but the pace points to a lower total in Canada. The Dream play at the league's second slowest tempo, and Seattle sits 7th in pace. Atlanta ranks 3rd in defensive rating, and Seattle is 5th. Expect points to be at a premium north of the border. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Las Vegas Aces versus Phoenix Mercury. On Friday night, the Las Vegas Aces visit the Phoenix Mercury for a Western Conference clash. On paper, the Mercury look like a title threat and deserve respect, but their recent form hasn't matched the hype, and they're coming off an embarrassing loss to the Dream. The Aces have won 7 of their last 8 and covered 6 of those. Taking points with a team in that kind of form is tough to pass up, and there's no reason to make an exception here given the Mercury's odd vibes lately. As our first pick for this matchup, the Las Vegas Aces to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. These teams have lit it up in recent meetings, including a 166-point output in their last game in Phoenix, and the over is 7-3 across the last 10 head-to-heads. The Aces have gone over in 7 of their last 10 overall and scored 80 or more in 7 of their last 8, while the Mercury are 4-6 to the over in their last 10 but have averaged 81 points across their last 4 at home. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.